All right, welcome part 2 here. This is going to be on computer performance and prevention. So we'll tackle the first part here, performance, how to improve performance of your PC. Two main tools I look at are going to be temp cleaners and defragging your hard drive. So let's go out to, I'm going to use a product called CClean. That is C and then clean. And there is the website. Go out, download. Oh, that's right, we're already on the download. So down here is where you can download. This is their website, so I will download from them. I've actually already downloaded the file, so I'm not going to waste everybody's time, but I just wanted to show you how to get to it. Cancel that. I also like this defraggler for defragging your hard drive. So let's go to downloads and download that as well. Same thing. Hit the download there at the bottom. It'll pop up automatically. And again, I've got that already set up or already downloaded. So let's go ahead and go to my download folder, which I have in my documents. Download. And there they are right there. Let's go ahead, we'll run the cleaner first. Run. Okay. Alright. I find most of this to be kind of annoying. We'll put a shortcut on the desktop, and that's about all I need. And we'll go ahead and click finish and run. That's a new feature. I like that. It's going to keep cookies that have your username and password stored. So let me maximize this. I don't like to do everything, especially if you got this is a family computer and you've got kids that you want to check things out on. Uncheck the history. I want to know where they've been. Recently typed URLs, index.dat, that's also a way of looking up history. So I'm good with that. I don't like emptying the recycle bin because, well, just because I can go back and get files I didn't mean to dump. I go in and manually dump the recycle bin when I'm ready. Down here I do like to check that. It's good there. Let's click on the applications tab at the top. Again, I do use Mozilla Firefox for my internet browsing and not Internet Explorer, so my kids do the same thing, so I'd uncheck that. I like to compact the database. Application wise, I am going to I've got Office 2010 on the machine. I'm going to uncheck that because some of the temp files there are useful, like especially for Outlook. If you ever go to send a new email, put in somebody's name, and you have a drop-down list in the email, that's a temp file that delivers that feature in Outlook. So if you run this with that checked, it'll delete that and you'll no longer have that drop down list of names. I also use remote desktop a lot. and like to keep the temp file of the different computers I connect to, so that I don't have to type it in each time. So I'm going to uncheck that. Everything else is a go. If you want, you can click Analyze to verify things. It'll display a list of what it's deleting. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and kick this off. I don't want to be asked each time, so I check that so it doesn't ask me next time. We get a progress bar up here at the top. Alright, doesn't want me on the internet to do that. Makes sense. Files using that application. And go ahead and go through that. Right, it finished up. You can see up here it cleaned up almost 300 megs of temp files on the system. Breaks it down. Temporary internet files. That's the same thing here in Mozilla. Apparently I'm doing a lot of web surfing. So that takes care of the temp files. This also has a registry cleaner. You can run that and it'll pick up unused registry keys or not needed registry keys and help smooth out the system for you. Alright, when that gets done, just say fix selected issues. Do you want to back up? You can hit yes. I'm going to hit no. And I can hit no. I've made my backup, so I can always go back to it if need be. Ha ha. Alright, tools. This gives you an uninstaller, and it also does a system restore. It uses the Windows System Restore. We've already covered that. So startup wise, it shows you all the different programs that are running at startup. These light gray ones are ones I've gone in and disabled. Better be careful with what you do here. Alright, so if you select one, you can delete the entry out of the registry. You can disable it. I would shy away from deleting it, but you really kind of need to know what you're doing here before you do either one, because the next time you reboot, it may not reboot for you. So just make sure you know what you're doing here. You know, the ones that I've grayed out are ones I know I know the program. I don't want it starting at startup. Don't see the point in it. Skype. I use Skype 4 or 5 times a year. I don't need it starting every day. This one here is my MP3 player. I hook that up to my computer again 4 or 5 times a year. Don't need it connecting or running every day. There's a number of things like that. I've got these things, you know, iTunes. I don't need that running because I don't use it every day. I guess enough said there. On options, let's see, advanced is what I want there. No, settings. Here's a quick way to run this CCleaner. Every time your computer starts, it'll just run and do a quick cleanup of temp files. It's a good way to do it. May slow you down slightly, but I think it's worth it. So with that said, that is the down and dirty version of cleaning up your temp files and just setting it so that you don't really have to remember it again.